Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one as we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Well, Doris, both these teams have the luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket could come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Gobert the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team.
And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Now here's Williams. That shot, no good. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. It's Randall with the drive. And Randall throws it down.
Okay, Julius Randle, he excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
Outside Williams. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Edwards with it. Feed away. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. It's all knotted up.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Randall. It's to Holmgren. It's stolen by Edwards. Shoots. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. So it's the Thunder now. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Back to Randall. Back to Gobert. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Dort. Another miss by Minnesota. Holmgren in the high post. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the wide open shot. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Minnesota in the lead. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a #2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
And some hang time on the rim. Put some cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Reed. From 17 feet out. And he drops that one in. Reed got 5 points so far. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They trail by 1. Here's McDaniels. Offline with his 3. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Oklahoma City. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Spins. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Williams for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
He gets that one.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And Reed throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7. Cutting, it's Edwards. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Right wing. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Gobert's comfort zone, right? High percentage shots, easy money for Rudy.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Dort wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Timberwolves leading by 3. Now DiVincenzo. Scoreless thus far. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Dagnall said, I look at him more like he's an artist. You can shift him anywhere. There's no one you can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Holmgren. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Back to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Randall. Right at the free throw line. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Takes a 3. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Holmgren in the corner. Miller grabs the miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Alexander Walker on the wing. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
Well, this shot is in his bag. Julius Randle more than happy to take the jumper if you concede it.
Pass to Shannon. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Randall. Here's Garza. He shoots again. Out to Miller. From past the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. 14 feet away. Tie game in Minnesota. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's the Thunder now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Unable to get that one. To take the lead, here's Randall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Both free throws good from Randall.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. Julius Randle picks one up. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Out left of the wing. Caruso. Off target from outside. Pass to Garza. Now, Alexander Walker. Here's Garza. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Shannon, no good. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving the lane. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Caruso. Pass to Williams. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota in the lead. 2:51 left to play in the final quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 4 this quarter.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in Pittsburgh. Hit close, find a way to score.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. Timeout. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City trailing. Holmgren with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
And so he hits both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
It's Edwards on the wing. Mr. Gobert. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Dort. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's McDaniels. No good on the 3. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Side Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here he goes. Here's Reed. No good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander to take the lead. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Here's Reed. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Holmgren with it. Picked up by Edwards. Dort misses. Here's Gobert. The Thunder pull it in. Williams next for 2. Here's Hartenstein. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Hartenstein's got the first basket here in overtime for the Thunder. Edwards with it. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. 1:03 left in overtime. Williams. It falls.
so much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires the three. The shot, no good. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Good, nice job down low.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Dorisburg.